Welcome to Monday, another Masterclass Monday, and I am so humbled to meet you in our healing space. Over the next couple of weeks, I want to dedicate some space to understanding this journey of love. Before you can actually get into a relationship that pours back into you and that you can pour yourself into, one that is healthy and that is thriving, you have to understand how to love your most valuable player, yourself. The first way, or one way, that you can do that is by recognizing that you are worthy of love. A lot of us out here jump into situations and feel as though we don't measure up. We feel like we have to show up as someone other than ourselves in order to be accepted. We have the core belief that we have to show up to others with bells and whistles in order to earn their love, instead of knowing in our heart of hearts that we are enough just as we are, and we can show up just with ourselves, and that is enough. So the first thing I want you to give some space to is to recognize that you are worthy of love. If you think back to when you were a young person and try to remember if you had the emotional battle of someone abandoning you or leaving your life unexpectedly, you have the feeling of not being worthy of love. That is where that first thought could have been born. Since the person that is supposed to take care of you decided to leave instead, that can lead the kid's brain to believe that you're not worthy of love. You wasn't worthy for that person to stick around. Sometimes when a caretaker leaves the family unit suddenly, the child can internalize that has something to do with them. The child begins to believe things such as, if they loved me, they would have never left. They may begin asking themselves, was I not smart enough? Was I not good enough? Was I not pretty enough? And those thoughts can become very deep and continue into the adult years. And this can result in an adult who feels undeserving of love. One of the most beautiful things that you can experience in life is to be accepted and appreciated for you. Be appreciated for your originality, your individuality, your differences, and who you really are. Having self-esteem or esteeming yourself means, first of all, not giving too much importance to people's opinions. So every day, I want you to watch the show that you love, play the sport that you desire. Just dedicate yourself to the passion that has always excited you. Commit to things that you're good at. These are the roots you will need to cultivate in order to begin that journey of accepting and loving your most valuable player. A tactic that I use in session that really helps is positive affirmations. It's been proven that positive affirmations, when repeated over and over again, literally reprograms the brain to accept a new attitude as fact. It is virtually impossible for affirmations, if done correctly, not to work. The key to affirmations is repetitiveness, because our mind is not prone to change. I say that all the time in session. Our brain, as beautiful as it is, as wonderful as it is an organ that gets really comfortable. So even if a situation is toxic, right? Some people continue to go back to that same situation because the brain is like, I'm comfortable here. I know how to navigate through this chaos. And outsiders could say, why does he or she keep continuing in this crazy situation? It is because our brain, our mind is not prone to change. The positive aspect is that once we change our mental thought, our brain will be reluctant to go back to those destructive thoughts. So to begin to free yourself from the power that other people have over you, I suggest that you write a program of affirmations. I hope you brought your pen and paper to this masterclass, because the exercise that I want you to consider has to do with affirmations. I want you to consider to take your time and write down a list of positive affirmations. Then day after day, as much as you can, reread them and keep repeating them to yourself. Use the affirmations as much as you can, and if you really want to go over the top and use overwhelming force, create an audio file on your smartphone or on your laptop with your voice repeating the affirmations. Listen to it a lot of the time. Listen to it while you're home, in your car, or even when you're sleeping. By listening to the affirmations in your sleep, you may end up dreaming about them, further forcing your brain to adopt them as new thoughts and new realities. When I use hypnotherapy, we use that repetitiveness when talking to the subconscious mind. So we are healing over here. We are on this journey of knowing that we are enough. Before we can pour love into anyone outside of ourselves, we have to take care of our most valuable player. Start those affirmations today. Email me. Let me know how you are making out on this path of reinvention. You can always get in touch with me at onthecouch1111@gmail.com. And until next time, my wish for you is to be brave, be magical, and above all else, be well. Take care.